Hi guys. This is Becca with Crafty Junk Journals, and I was on vacation last week in Colorado Springs. I actually got to meet up with a friend that I craft with. Her name is Sarah. We went out to lunch. It was fun. We didn't get to do any crafting because I really hadn't planned on getting to meet up with anybody, but I did get to go to a lot of the antique stores. So I will be doing probably a two-part, and as you can see, I'm giving you a little visual of what I've got, but I actually got a ton of stuff, and I'm going to have to do two parts to show you everything. So we're going to start with the paper and kind of go through. I will be making a mystery pack for my website, and I will also be doing like a paper pack, some individual stuff. Just the link to my website will be down below. If you see something, it will be on my website under a piece of my stash. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video as we walk through this. First, I got some piano paper. I got 2 boxes of it. And they're actually 2 different types of paper. So I am assuming one is older than the other. I tried to find the date. But if you could see that these are 2 very different types of piano paper. And so I got 2 of those. Let's move those to the side. I got playing cards. Give me just a second. Let me open those and let's look to make sure that they're all that way, because I haven't even opened some of this stuff. I just saw it and purchased it. So give me just 1 second. Okay, it does look like all of them are like that. There wasn't just one card on the top. So that was really good, because these are going to be so pretty in a journal, because we could back these to be able to write on them. And they're not too plasticky, so you could just use some sandpaper and put some regular paper on there, coffee dye paper, to be able to write on them. So those would be really pretty. Then they had a little bit of clearance at a Walmart, and I picked up their sticker books, and there's 500 in each one of these. There's only a couple in this one. This one was like 10 cents or something like that. But it's for journals. This one I thought was really pretty. Actually may use this one, the one that I opened, for one of my journals. But I got 3 of those, and they're over 500 stickers. This one has 700, so that was good. Then we have some Game, Fish, and Parks Department of permits from 1967. And these are not the prices that you'll see some stickers, but sometimes that wasn't what I paid for it. Here, and there is a ton of them. I thought these would be super cool to put in a background, do a collage with. I just thought these were super cool. 1967. So they are vintage. A vintage photo, which came out of, I think he is sitting on his head, I think. It's a postcard. It's a vintage postcard. Let me closer look. I don't know exactly what he's doing in that, but he's standing on his head. Then we had some, it says Cripple Creek, August 15th, 1907. And I guess they were pulling out $5 in cash, but that is a cash withdrawal from a bank from 1907. And then I bought several of these packets that had exchange. And it looks like they were paying the church for stuff. Maybe their dues or whatever, but it was from August 26, 1935, and they were paying different dues for the either for the church or to the church. public service. There were services. But I thought these would be cool to put in a... Because you can write on the back still. Look, they still have their handwriting. Page of the order. 1935. I thought those were cool. So I got 5. I think I got 5 of these, and they had 5 in each one. So, and they're all from 1934, 35. I don't know how to get this in here, so we'll just lay that to the side. But they're all the same place. So I thought that was kind of cool. These are like trusty things. Like your, I don't know what you would call it. But I thought they were super cool. The 2000. 1923. See? 1928. 28. This was when they were saving money, I guess. But isn't that cool? 23. So I got a few of those. We went to quite a few places during our haul. Here's some postcards. If y'all know me and y'all watch, y'all know that I am extremely obsessed with vintage postcards. And I love for them to be wrote on. I really want to use this for New Year's greeting. For maybe my start of my new year. And I really like this one. It says, letters come and letters go, but I go on forever, waiting your reply to mine, which seems a coming never. And it was to a sister. I thought that was really, really cool. I don't know the year. It just says June 6th. So I'm not quite sure what the year on this was. But I definitely have more of the cards to show you. This was a vintage money receipt, and it was pretty full. It even has the carbon copies in the back. It even has different, it's already colored. The coloration of each page is different. I thought that was super cool. And I don't know the year on this one either because it doesn't have a year, but it clearly is an older one because it's already turned really yellow. Let's move this over. This is a carbonless money receipt book as well. And I don't know if this is really considered vintage because I think you can still buy these in the store. But this one has been in somebody's house for a while because it is super yellow. Like, this is like yellowy. It looks like blue or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, it's yellow on the inside. And there's still quite a bit in that one. So I was super excited about that. Okay, so we went into this shop and it was called Who Gives a Scrap? And they are super cool. So you picked a bag, which I can use that bag for something. And you could buy jewelry, just stick it in this bag and they would weigh it for a certain amount. And so I got a few breast cancer awareness, which hopefully in upcoming videos I will be auctioning, sorry, I pronounced that wrong, auctioning off a breast cancer awareness book. My cousin just recently found out she has breast cancer, so I am going to take the proceeds from that book and donate it to her for medical expenses. But that'll be more in another video. I just wanted to kind of show you the stuff that I got. So that was some of the jewelry. And I love this bag. Listen to how crunchy it is. Then if you also know me very well, I love stamps too. Stamps and postcards. So I've never seen a stamp album. I don't know what year this is actually from. I don't know what year it was from. So, but when you open it, it has a ton of stamps. I mean, here's these, and then each page has stamps. And I just thought these were incredible. They each have 3 and 4 on a page. I thought they were really awesome. They're all floral. They look like, some of them look, oh, that one doesn't have one. It's missing that one and this one. But they look like some of them are from a different country. The stamps are. Which I think these are super cool anyway. And some of the pictures were just awesome in it. And look, it has the different names. These are just so cool. And they're not stuck all the way. They're just stuck with a little piece of tape. It looks like double-sided tape. And I didn't notice that any of them had like an actual date stamped on them. So I still couldn't tell what date it is. But I'd never seen these. Doesn't mean nothing that I haven't seen them, but I've never seen it, and I thought it would be unusual to get. And it looks like they come in the mail, like you would order it. So if anybody knows or have seen these anywhere, let me know. Tell me what year that is, if y'all know. Then the same Who Gives a Scrap store had a bucket of stamps, and so I have bought a few. So let me just go through those really quickly. And I do apologize, but it will have to be two-parter, or if I do a whole thing, it'll take forever to download. I kind of like this on here. So this was just an outer piece, but I like the bird, so I thought I would make something with it. And look at these. These have a bear, birds, fish, seals, sea otter, I mean. Thought those were kind of nifty. I had to get this one for my, it says Colorado. I had to get that one for my own personal junk journal. So that one I'm actually going to put it to the side. We're going to grab these up. Oops, there's another one. So there's those. Then we have, these are together. Now I cannot peel these off because that is not what I paid for them. Anyway, so let's just mark this off. But these are quite a few different types of flowers and birds. This one is probably my favorite. So we have these, and I did get one that had the Mickey Mouse, and I thought that was cute. Could use it for a Mickey Mouse journal. Then we got, I got a lot of the ones that had roses and flowers because I love floral. But there's about 22 stamps on each one of these. And so there's that. And then this is some vintage typewriter paper, and I think it's really cool. It feels cool. The texture on it is different. It is super different. And then here is a postcard book that I bought. This book was a little on the pricey side, but I really hope that I can refurbish this book, the cover itself, and then take out all of these. I'm hoping that this part is sturdy. I know that the spine is not, but hopefully I can, you know, reinforce it and we can still keep this beautiful cover. And then here are some of the photos. They sold it as a whole group instead of taking the postcards out, which I'm really cool with that, because I like the postcards. And some of them are written on the back, but I have not yet to see one that has the actual date on the stuff. But I haven't actually pulled all of them out to see. So... and I will probably transform this into a second postcard book, since it does say postcard on the front, because I do believe I have a punch that will make these holes. So hopefully I'll be able to recreate the book, but just in a little upgraded style. And these are just different. Some of them say US 1904, but I don't know if that was when the date of that building or if that was the date of the card itself. I think this one's my favorite card out of it. I don't know why, but I really like it. But I love rose type cards. And then I love how they wrote on that. And each one of them has a little writing on it. I haven't really read them individually. Maybe sometime I'll read it. See, that's beautiful. This is somebody's picture. These postcards will also be on my website, because it looks like I have doubles and triples of some of the photos. A vintage paper in there. Look at that. Let's see. I guess they liked Memory Edgar A. Guest. This says 1930. So I'm not sure if that's about the same time as the rest of these cards. They look fairly old, but the date is, you know, not sure. And a lot of the little things are eaten out of it, so this will have to be a project I do after I show you guys all my stuff. Oops, see, it's already fallen apart, but I thought it was pretty cool. I'm hoping to be able to use the front and back cover to make something. Let's see. This one says copyright 1905 on the postcard. So I'm not quite sure. These probably won't come up because it looks like they stuck them on there. They're not in. See, they stuck them on those. And there's the back. So I'm hoping to be able to use the front and back of that one. Here is some more little trinkets. I got some bags that just have a little, it opens up. Thought those were cute and nifty to be able to use. Even if I just used them to make my own little bags, I think that would be neat. Then we have a card. I actually did not pull this out. I thought it was a completely sealed card, but I guess it's not. This is actually a real flower. And this is from 1985. It's not too old, but it's still vintage. Put this back in here so I don't ruin it. Again, I'll have a mystery box on my website, and I will also have some individual sales of my stash, and they'll be in, it will be logoed a piece of my stash. So here is some vintage dollies. And these are pretty thick compared to the ones that we're used to buying. Like you can buy some at dollar store and stuff like that. These are a little bit thicker. Even when you separate them, they're pretty thick. I think these are gorgeous. I'm gonna try to maybe coffee dye with those items. Then I got some typewriter paper, and this is also vintage, and it is actually already yellowed, but it's a different texture from the other. It isn't it's not see-through like the other one. This is more, it reminds me of like almost like construction paper. It's not quite as thick as construction, but it's not paperweight. And I like this little box that it came, or this little packaging it came in. It just folds in like that. I thought that was kind of nifty. I don't know if I'm just not with the times that I've never seen one of these, but that was kind of cool. Also got I got a calendar, and I'll just show you the pictures up close. So that's all I'm going to show on this haul. I'm going to have a second one, and it's going to be the books that I had and some other ledger papers I had. So be watching on that. Right before I end this video, I did get this paper punch. I got 5 stamps that have the hummingbirds. Oops, upside down. The hummingbird. And my favorite one is this one. It is, I'm going to say Asian writing because I don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese, and I do not want to offend anybody. So I am going to say Asian. And I really like using this type of paper in my collages. So I thought it was super cool that I'd be able to stamp this out and be able to use it. I'm thinking about stamping some of these out and having them in my website. So if you guys think that's a good idea, just let me know. I'm gonna put that these to the side, and I will see you in the next video.